What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before I get into it, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. And yes, we are one more month until the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. And I wanted to do, would you rather Nintendo Switch games or Switch 2 games? So here's the thing for a change. Now I noticed that some Nintendo Switch games are coming over to the Nintendo Switch 2. So here's the thing. Nintendo is deciding to re-release Nintendo Switch games and port them on the Nintendo Switch 2. So here's the thing. Which one would I rather do? So here's the thing. Would I rather play Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch or play Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch 2? Well, here's the thing. I like Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, it is cheaper than Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch 2 because I noticed that some Nintendo Switch 2 games can be expensive, but pretty much though, I think Zelda Breath of the Wild was one of the best Zelda games for the Switch, and it was released on the Wii U on the same day. But so far though, I think Breath of the Wild is an amazing Zelda game on the Wii U, so I would definitely play this game on the Nintendo Switch because this game does support on the Switch 2, but here's the thing, it's not going to have updated graphics and gameplay, but if you get the Switch 2 version, it will have updated graphics and gameplay. And the same with Minecraft though, but we're going to move on to Minecraft pretty soon though, because I know a lot of people are upset about Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch. So would I rather play Minecraft on the Switch 1 or on the Switch 2? So here's the thing though. Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch 1, it's frustrating to play on the Switch. So far, I would give it a no on the Switch 1. But for the Switch 2, I might give it a yes, apparently. Because if you play Minecraft on the Switch 2, it'll have better gameplay, better graphics, better online play. But for the Switch 1, it doesn't have better online gaming for sure, though. Because I'm assuming a lot of developers take a look on what's going to happen for the Switch 1, and they did not get the online connection to work properly on the Nintendo Switch of Minecraft. But plus, I think it's going to work on the Switch 2, hopefully, because it might support backwards compatibility. And plus, there's other games that will possibly come to the Switch 2. I mean, Minecraft is going to come to the Nintendo Switch 2. I would insert this game on the Switch 2, definitely. So that way, I can easily insert this game on the Switch, because reminder, the Nintendo Switch 2 can play Switch 2 games. Oh no, I got it wrong. Hold the phone. I think the Nintendo Switch can play Switch games. That makes a lot of sense though. So I would play Minecraft on the Switch 2, honestly. Since I have this on the Nintendo Switch, since I have Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, I might insert it on the Switch 2 for sure though, because that would be a really good idea though, because you know, I like how you can insert Nintendo Switch games on the Switch 2, but I didn't mean to say the Nintendo Switch can play Switch 2 games. I got this mixed up in my brain, but I guess it makes sense. The Switch 2 can play Switch games, which I guess it makes a lot of sense though. So, now, here's the thing. The sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, would I rather play Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo Switch 2? So here's the thing. Apparently, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom costs $70. But if the Switch 2 comes out and if they re-release this for the Switch 2, it's going to be way expensive. $80. Kind of like Mario Kart World, though. But if I were you, to be honest, I would get Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, I mean. I would get Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. That way, it'll be cheaper than the Switch 2 version, because the Switch 2 edition would be very expensive though, Tears of the Kingdom. But to be honest with you, I like getting the Nintendo Switch because apparently it might work on the Switch 2 apparently, which I guess makes a lot of sense. Like, you guys remember, Nintendo 3DS can play DS games and Game Boy Advance can play Game Boy games, which just makes a lot of sense though. And the Wii can play GameCube games as well though. I mean, any other console can play old games if they're newer, to be honest with you. But I am planning to get the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, so I would highly recommend picking this game up for the Switch. Because if you get Switch 2 games, they're going to be way expensive. And the same with Mario Kart World, though. That's for sure, though. So anyways, I think that is going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!